Good morning everyone, it's Wednesday the 23rd of August. Welcome to another one of Alan's Angling Adventures. Back up on the River Adur again. It was a week today that I fished up at Mock Bridge for having that carp session. But today we are at the Fork. I haven't fished here for some time, I must admit. And I've been itching to get here to have a go. And I must admit, it looks absolutely spot on. There really is no excuses today, I don't think. The thing is, up here is tidal. It is definitely tidal up here, and there's fish moving out there now. It's tidal up here, and it was high tide about an hour ago, and it's on its way down now. And it's best fished, I think, about 4 hours down from high tide, or is it? Yeah, about 4 hours down from high tide. That's what I always find the best, anyway. So, you know, but we're going to be here. We're going to be here until we can't fish it anymore. Basically, it's time-wise, it's 10 to 9 now, so I'm probably going to be here till about 4ish, something like that. So it's a beautiful day, and today we're on the waggler. I will set my feeder rod up as well, I think, just in case we need it. But I'm going to be basically waggler fishing here today. I've fished in this swim a couple of times and I've done pretty well, actually. We're just fishing for anything really, you know, roach, rudd, perch, bream, anything that comes along today, and just see how many we can catch and have a nice day's fishing. So I've got a set up. I'll just run you through the baits I'm using. Right, ground bait wise, I have got Sensas 3000 River. I've actually got a bag of that knocked up in here now, just setting for a little while before I add a bit more water to it. Now I shall want that rock hard as I can, so I want to get it down to the bottom here so that it breaks up slowly on the bottom. Because the idea is to find the line that I'm going to be fishing, which is probably about halfway out, cast over to the far side and bait down the line halfway out with maggots and hemp. I've also got casters with me, and yeah, cast over the far side and then reel in over the line of bait and let it run down. As I say, that's the theory anyway, and we'll see how it goes and just see what we can pick up. Right, as I say, we've got Sensas 3000 River. I've got hemp seed, wouldn't be without that, especially when roach are concerned. Red and white maggots in there, and I've got a pint of casters because I might use them today. And in the ground bait I should put hemp and probably some maggots, and probably a few casters as well if they're lucky. So anyway, right, it's 8 minutes to 9. Let's get set up, because I've got to get set up, and then we'll get out there, because time's the essence this morning because of the tide up here. So I'll see you in a minute when I'm fishing. Right, we're going to kick off on a single red maggot. As I say, I don't know how this is going to come out video wise, the quality, because it's a cheaper camera, but it's all I've got really. You know, I've got another camera, but I've never used it yet. Anyway, we'll see how this goes anyway. We've got a couple of swans in front of us now. I did have this problem here before, actually, when I fished here. I've got 3 balls of ground bait out, just about halfway, probably not quite halfway. Let's see how it goes. I want it out further than that. Right, we're underway. Also forgot my loop tire as well. I had that in a different tackle box when I went carp fishing last time. Might just take a little while for the bites to start coming. first one. Ah, come off. But we've got fish out there feeding. What I'm doing, I'm just casting slightly upstream and letting it run down over the bait I've put out there. And the first one of the session. And what we've got. This a roach. Small one, but first one. Now my aim today is to catch as many fish as I can. I'm not too sure on the batteries in this camera, how far they should be charged fully up. I'm not 100% sure. I didn't anticipate on using it, but and at the end of the session we'll have a good look and see what we've caught again. Oh, I'm using a size 18 hook. Plenty of bites out there. I'm using a straight peacock waggler, Drennan. Well, that's a decent start. Oh dear, oh dear, Al. Yeah, I think it's going to be one of those days. I honestly think it's going to be one of those days. It was a roach anyway. Right, don't lose this one, Alan. There we go. Oh, it's not a bad one. Nice one. Look at that, beautiful. Great stuff. I'll be well happy if I can catch plenty of them. Right. That's the thing, when you get off to a bad start like that, it festers, you know. And that hemp out there. Well, I've been fishing for about 20 minutes. I've got a couple of roach at the moment. I think I'll have a cuppa in a minute. Yes. Oh. I love this sort of fishing. I really do. Right, another roach. And it's already coming up. There we are. Well, I've been fishing for about 45 minutes now, getting plenty of bites. I've probably had about 4 roach up to now. Of course it's back to the canoeists and that up here. I wasn't thinking about that. You've got swans up here, canoes up here, I always get that problem up here. I'm coming back down here now. Another nice swim here.
Oh, we can do that. We can do that. What you could do is every time you get money, you split it into 2 or 3. So like, let's say you got £5.
Oh, missed it. I suppose it had to come to a time when I did have to use my other camera. I've had that one for a fair while now, and it really has served me brilliantly. It is actually switching on now, but it's all streaks of light down the lens, whether I'll be able to retrieve it or not, I don't know. Oh. Loads of bites out there. I might just have to alter the rig in a minute a little bit. I've got shirt button style, number 8, all the way down. Oh, this is a nice one. I can get her in. Oh, she took off, this one did. Don't want to lose them. Got to hold them firmly. Still make, look at that, look. Beautiful. There's some nice fish here. Right, I think I'm going to have a cuppa now. I really want one. I'm going to bait up back out there again. and I'm going to have a cuppa and I'll get back to you. All I can do, as I say, do the best I can with this camera. It's a shame, I'd already done the introduction on the other camera, so I've had to do it again on this one. As I say, God only knows how it's come out, because it's a cheap camera, or a cheaper camera. It's the same make. Actually no, it isn't. No, this is a cross tour. This is a cross tour. The other one was a oh, I forgot the name of it now. But anyway, we'll do the best we can with it. We'll just do the best we can with it, and I'll piece it together and try and make some sort of video out of this the best I can. But at the moment we're probably on about 5 or 6 roach, all on single red maggot. I may change to caster a bit later. Every so often I'm putting hemp and maggots out there. So it's really important to get the line behind the float. Plenty of bites. I'm using a Kamasan size 18 barbless hook. Oh. There we go. Keep still, mate. There we are. Right, the situation is 25 to 11. I've probably got about 7 or 8 roach. I've got my casters soaking in water just to keep them a bit fresher. Right, I'm going to give a go on a caster and see how we get on. Always find that the darkest ones seem to work the best. Right, let's see. So one caster on a size 18 hook. Oh. Straight away. I really have got them feeding on that line out there. It's not quite halfway. Yeah. Oh. It's becoming a habit. This is. There we are. I was going to set my feeder rod up, and I still might, but because of that start I had this morning with my camera, you know, it's really, you know, it's a horrible feeling that when that happens. In fact, it's the first time it's ever happened to me, but anything like that, you know, when you're excited about something and then that happens. dragging the bottom now. As the tide goes down, you have to adjust the depth. I'll get back to you in a minute. Bad, but what I will say is that I've missed and lost so many fish. It's unbelievable. I've got quite a few, but I've lost a lot. There's probably a biter cast out there. All roach at the moment. Well, roach might be the odd brother amongst them as well. Plenty of bites. It's red maggots that they're really interested in. I've had one on a caster, nothing on white maggot at all. Of course, in this sort of weather, when it's like this, and being a tidal stretch, don't know how long these bites are going to go on for. Oh, I missed it again. Jesus, I've missed some bites today, I really have. Just about 5 minutes ago, just saw a chub swim past me. Not getting so many now as I was earlier. I think I'm going to have to adjust the rig a bit. So because this is tidal, I'm having to adjust it every so often. Still all mainly roach and the odd rudd. It's not so much that I've lost fish, I've missed a lot of bites. Like that. Oh, I've got it. Oh, I've got it all right. That's the way the float went under. Look at that, look. Don't come much smaller. Try a double caster. No harm in it, and just see what happens. Oh, I caught one at last. It's been about half an hour since I've had one. There we are, look. Right, I think I'm going to do as I said. I'm going to set the feeder up. Because I am struggling a little bit. I'm missing so many bites. But if there's a chance of a chub or something, what I might do is set the feeder rod up and float fish as well. No harm in it, so I'll get back to you in a minute. I'm feeding, I'm using that pretty close in down the side. I've got some casters on there on a size 12 wide Gape hook, and we'll just see how that goes, you know, just as a if we can pick up anything extra. I'm taking a bit of a chance though, because I'm using my Omni Feeder Rod, and you know, I could quite easily get something really decent here, up here. So I could end up being in trouble with that, but it's been one of them days today, I'm afraid. You know, once that camera went, like once I'd done that to my camera, I haven't really recovered from it. There might be a chance of picking up a chub or something. You never know. Nearly all the species are up here. Still missing them. Still not hooking them. Getting the bites, but not being able to hook a lot of them. Just shortened the rig, altered the shotting pattern. This beautiful fish, look at that, look. Gorgeous. Right. As I say, you do have to mess about a bit. Hopefully we can get back into them again now. I've had some nice quality roach and rudd. You know, not bad. Oh. Use the landing net, Alan. Use the landing net. No matter how small they are. Mr. Roach. Right, I am enjoying this now. I'm going to switch off because I'm not sure about the battery situation on this camera. So I haven't fished up here for quite a while now. It must be a year or so, a year or two that I last fished up here. And it was this swim I fished in. And I didn't do too bad at all. Fizzing with fish out there now. Oh, Jesus. I don't know how I'm missing these. There's fish everywhere out there. Oh, let's put a fresh maggot on. I bought the feeder rod in at the moment because it's a distraction really. It's in the way a little bit. I only set it up because I went for a patch where I wasn't catching anything. But still single red maggot. getting all the attention. I was telling you that I've seen a couple of chub in front of me, two more together, two big chub as well to my left. They were big as well, decent, really decent. Both swimming out together from the side. Right, I'm going to have some dinner. Hello mate, right. Not too bad. I've had about 25 to 30 rod. Hey? Right, it's just gone 20 to 2. I've had a bit of dinner and I'm changing my tactics a little bit. I put a bigger float on so I can get out further, over to the other side a bit more, and a bigger hook. So just to see if we can pick up anything a bit bigger. Right, let's see how this goes. Of course that tide's going to start coming in a minute. In fact, it might be on the turn now. Right, get your landing net ready, Alan, just in case. Whew. Yeah, I haven't fished up here for some time now. I've fished this swim twice and I've done very well, quite well in it. Say, this may work, it might not, I don't know. At the moment. Now the first one on the bigger float and the bigger hook, but same size sort of fish. There we go. But I think if I'm using a slightly bigger hook, if there's any chub out there, well, we know there's chub around because I've seen them. Now I've got more chance of catching one on this than a size 18. I ain't gonna struggle to get one in on that. not sure when I'm... Oh, it's a bite. Not sure when I'm... There's a chub again in front of me, two of them. I think they're chub. Two of them swimming together. So I don't know when I'll be out again. I might be out next week, I don't know yet. I've got to make sure this camera's working properly. And I won't know that until I get home tonight, when I start looking, looking at the footage and that. It's going to be a mishmash, this video, of footage from one camera and then onto this one, and I don't know what's come out and what hasn't come out. But basically, as I've been catching mostly roach with a few rod mixed in with them. Time wise, it's nearly 2:10 now. So I suppose I'd much rather the camera fall in the water than myself. But I knew when I'd done it, I thought, oh God, as I say, I won't know until I get home whether it's damaged it or not, whether it's still working properly. I mean, it's switching on and it's recording, I think, but it's the quality of it. I don't know what it's come out like. It might have come out misty. There might be water across the inside of the lens, I don't know. And another one. Still fella. There we are. This has been most enjoyable, really. I have enjoyed it, and I haven't finished yet. I do love catching these roach and rod. Oh, and another one. Oh, lost it. It's only a small one this time. Smaller one, should I say. I'm going to certainly have a go for some bigger roach set up for them. No doubt about that. I know one or two places on the river where I think I can target them. I think you've got to give yourself a chance to try and catch a roach of a pound or two on the river, because they are here. I'm convinced they're here, and I actually think, I might be wrong, but I actually think that bread is the way to go. Bread, possibly on a feeder. Just trying to find the right spot for them where they might be. I know Mock Bridge is a decent spot on that stretch for roach, for decent roach. Win? Ah, lost it. Up there. In fact, where I fished last time for carp, I've been told there's some big roach in there up that bit, because it's deep. Because it's deeper, so I will give it a go up there, I think, at some point. some bite fish out there now. Don't want to lose them. Hey. All roach and rudd. But most enjoyable. So nothing of any real, no, not big, no, not big roach, not big rudd, but one or two have been, you know, not a bad size. Keep still, mate. There we go. Hang on. There we are. So we'll have a look at the end of the session and see how many we've caught. Keep getting this hemp out there. So I think, you know, setting up with a bigger hook, if I did happen to get anything big on there, I've got more chance of getting it on this size hook than I have on a size 18. Oh, not a bad one, not a bad one at all. It'll be good if the bigger ones are coming into the swim. So I've continued to feed hemp and maggots out there all day. That, one of the best ones of the day, if not the best. Lovely. I want to lose you, mate. I want to lose you. Oh, this is brilliant. This is now starting to fish how I wanted it to. Now I've got the thought of that camera off my mind a bit more. I do seem to be hooking them better on the bigger hook. And this is a wide Gape hook, size 12. So I can put up 3 or 4 maggots on at a time, which is what I'm doing. And I'm getting a bite for a cast out there. Yes. Come on, Alan. You haven't fished that well today. You can still make up for it. Not like that, you won't. There we go. There we go. Another nice one. Well, 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 maybe my tactics of changing the float and changing the hook size are paying off. Not to be sniffed at. Lovely stuff. Oh, this is good. Oh, this is brilliant. This is really enjoying it. Literally right out in front of me now as well. Oh, lost that one. Oh, another nice one. Some nice roach and rod in out here. Is it, mate? Still. There we are. This is turning into a very, very good session. It's getting better and better. Now it's only just not that far out, it's just in front of me really. Just keep feeding with hemp, caster and maggots. And I'm putting about 3 or 4 red maggots on a hook, on a size 12 wide Gape hook. And I'm catching better now than I was this morning. I'm hooking them much better. I'm not losing so many now. I seem to be hooking them better. Plus, they seem to be getting a bit bigger as well, which is a bonus. Which is what I thought. If I could use a bigger hook, it might deter the little ones a bit more. Not stop catching the little ones a bit more, and give the bigger ones a chance. As soon as it hits the water. I've certainly crashed into some here. Oh, this is much better. Much better, Alan. Better quality fish as well. Better stamp of fish. There we are, look. Look at that, look. Lovely roach. One. Yes, I thought it was. Right. Oh, this is a nice one. They're definitely getting bigger. Definitely getting bigger. Very tempted to make myself a cup of tea, but I don't want to stop. Look at this, look. It's a lovely fish. Look at that. Beautiful. Great. Oh. So I'm enjoying this now is unbelievable. It's an understatement. There we go. Whew. Yeah, they're not to be sniffed at, these. They're not bad. I wonder if there's any, you know, even bigger ones amongst them. Lovely roach. Beautiful. Oh. So I'm not sure whether I'll be out next week or not. I might be, I may be. If not, it'll probably be the week after, but we'll see. I'm not sure yet whether it'll be a carp session, the second of my two carp sessions that I was going to have, or whether it'll be another, might be another waggler session. Oh, blimey. Ferocious bites now. Say they're all coming on red maggots. They're not interested in white maggots at all, not really. See if we can get this one in. Oh. What's the matter with my landing net, the extension on it? Oh, this is fantastic stuff. Really is brilliant. Really enjoying this. Really enjoying it. Here we are, look. So I want to make myself a cup of tea, but I dare not stop because I'm just worried that they'll switch off. They've been out there now for some time. Swing this one over. Yeah. Well, it's brilliant when you see your tactics come to fruition. You know. So I was catching this morning, but they were much smaller and nowhere near so often. The amount of it I lost or couldn't take was unbelievable. Yeah, look. But now, I'm not missing many now, and they're bigger. Baiting up with hemp and maggots and ground bait, certainly paying dividends. It would be nice though, just to pick up one, you know, a real, you know, one of about a pound. That would be brilliant. You think amongst all these there must be some out there. This time. Oh. Right. It's lovely when you strike into these, I tell you. Brilliant stuff. Oh, it's another nice one. It's another nice one. Oh, this has got my mouth watering, this has. That look. Great stuff. Mixture of roach and rudd. What's the time? 3 o'clock on the dot. I ain't got to rush back. Well, first cast after I've made my cup of tea. problem extending my landing net. It seems to have, every time I do it, it seems to get shorter again. What I was about to say that next time I have a session up here at the fork, I shall move along further to just past the dam and see how we get on there. Some nice swims along there. I've never actually fished where it splits into two. That's why it's called the fork, because it splits into two sections just up there. You've got the western arm, which goes up the Bynes Bridge, up that way, and you've got the eastern arm on this side, which goes up the Betley and to Mock Bridge. There's fish everywhere here today. Cool, did you hear that? Absolutely. There's chub jumping out everywhere. There's flipping out, I tell you. It's absolutely, I've never seen it teeming with fish like this before, not as much as this. I don't know, I'll give it a pull. Christ. Oh, this is fantastic. I know I keep saying it, but it really is. God, what a difference. Oh, this cook's come out. Yeah. What a difference to this morning. Although I was catching, they're really turned on now. Really turned on. And they're all out in front of me. Right, where's my cup of tea? I've got to have a swig of my tea. It's been non-stop action for the last hour and a half. Oh my God. There's a chub right in front of me again. They're taking the mickey. It is a chub. Decent sized one as well, by the They're not moving from here, but I don't seem to be getting any attention from them on my bait. Anyway, I'll get back to you in a minute. Absolutely teeming with fish. Oh. Swing this one over. Feel a bit more confident swinging one or two over now with this side bigger hook. Oh, this is fantastic. This is, I don't know how many I've caught. Not such a big one, but oh boy, this is unbelievable. Flipping brilliant. I was saying earlier, thank goodness I'm not fishing a match, which I don't anyway, but if it was a match I would have been cursing myself this morning for all the missed bites. Now I'll probably have a good, probably the way it's gone this afternoon, you would have had a good chance of, you know, doing well on a competition. Christ. Flipping hell, they don't know. They're going for it like anything. So I'd imagine they're not even giving the chub a chance to go for it anyway, because they're on it. As soon as it hits the water, they are on it. And it's the red maggots that are doing it, as usual, as normal. That's why when you have a session and you don't get any bites using red maggots, you wonder what's going on. I say, these chub have been swimming around in front of me for hours now. They're not being spooked off at all. I say, you have got, species wise, you've got virtually the lot up here. You know, apart from Barbless, of course, which aren't in this river, but everything else is up here. Big carp, decent sized chub, nice bream, nice roach and rudd, and tench further along that way, which I'm probably going to investigate next time. There's a video I'd done when I first started putting videos on. Any of you that watched any of my earlier videos, there's one I'd done. Oh my god, I don't know whether the camera's picking it up in there. It probably isn't. It's right in front of me, just swimming around. Where, to be honest with you, I didn't really know too much about what I was doing. I probably don't now, but I fished it when the tide was coming up, and I really didn't. I blanked anyway, and it was very coloured. That was along there. There's a video I done several years ago where I say, I think I actually say on it, I don't know what to do next. Well, the one thing you don't do, you don't fish it when it's coming up like that, because it's just impossible to fish it. I mean, you can fish it when it starts coming up for the first couple of hours or so, but well, at last a different species. Old stripey, first perch of the session. There we go, first perch of the session. Here we are. Oh my god, I'll tell you, these chub, they're jumping out in front of me, they're swimming around in front of me, but I haven't paid any attention to my bait at all. Hear that? That's chub in the margins. You're enjoying this beautiful summer's day on the River Adur here at the fork. Oh my god, there it is again, look, just swimming across there. There it goes. It's not going to pick it up, but it's just hanging around in front of me. Oh. Out the way, chub. He's just swam out the way as I'm playing this fish. Yeah. Yes, what a session. What a session this has turned out to be. After a terrible start this morning with my camera. Oh. Got it. Where is it? Come Oh mate, oh, slippery character. There we are. There we are. Oh. Oh, it's quite a long way down there now that tide's dropped. Oh, this is fantastic. Absolutely beezer. Keep still, mate. There we go. You know, they're nice ones. Whew, what's the time? 3:30. I think I'm going to give it till 4 o'clock. It's 25 to now. Whew, I'm absolutely knackered, to be honest with you. Well, I've been fishing here since 9:30 this morning, and I say it's been absolutely non-stop action for the last couple of hours. A beautiful roach and rod session, with the bonus of although not catching them, having a few chubs swimming around in front of me, really not having a care in the world. Even when I'm playing the roach and rod, they're just swimming around, they're not bothered by it. But I'll have a day when I should go for them again. Did you hear that? Chub out in front of me. I can't catch. They're not interested in this. Not interested. It's either that or the roach and rod are just getting there before they do. God, I'd love to catch one, I tell you. That would really make it, you know, a bit of icing on the cake today. Yeah, that tide is on its way up now. It's definitely getting higher. I could see the bottom about 45 minutes ago, I can't now. So I'm not expecting the bites to be here like they were. I'm expecting them to you know, not be as good as it was, but they are still there. I seem to be gone into the thing of missing a few again now, which I thought I'd finished with all that, but yeah, I'm going to give it till 4. It's just gone 1:45 now. So I don't know. I'll do the best I can with this video. I've no idea, absolutely no idea the quality after it, you know, after it getting wet like that. That might be all blurry, I don't know, it just might not be any good at all, but you might be able to see enough of it. What I will do on my phone, I will make sure I get a good shot of the fish that I've caught in the keep net on my phone. Yeah, I think what's happening now, where it's getting deeper, I think I need to lengthen the trace. But they're still there. Be intrigued to know how many fish I've got. I can't be far away from 50. I must have about 50 fish, surely. There we go. Yeah, I think that's my lot now. It's just gone 4 o'clock. Bait's off the hook. I think that's my lot. I've enjoyed it so much since dinner time, really more so since I changed my rig over. Different hook size and a different size float, a bigger float. Certainly worked. That definitely did work. So anyway, I'll get packed up and then I'll show you exactly what I've caught in a minute. Right, let's have a look, see what we've got. Oh Christ, I'm absolutely knackered now. Absolutely plumb tuckered. Chub still jumping out down there. Oh, it's a lovely net full of fish. Oh. Oh, it's a lovely net full of fish. There we go, look. I'm well pleased with that, I tell you, well pleased. I'll just show you a pic of the best ones. That one. And go back. Nice one. Nice one. So it's all a mixture of roach and rudd. Those look lovely. nice one. Look at that, beautiful. There's several that size, around that size. You get the general idea anyway. Right, I'll switch off now and I'll get back to you in a minute. Well, just to summarise the session, really it was a tale of two halves, to be honest. As I say, starting off this morning with my tripod and camera falling in the river. That buggered the camera up for the morning session anyway, the morning part of it. But it's dried out and, you know, I've used it all afternoon. I don't know how it's come out, but I've got a feeling there's a film going across the lens. But, you know, I've done the best I can. At least you should be able to see what I've caught anyway. And I've taken some photos on my phone as well, and they should be alright. Yeah, it was a tale of two halves. Although I caught this morning, you know, I lost a hell of a lot and missed a lot as well. Missed a hell of a lot. But this afternoon was just unbelievable, flipping brilliant. I counted up how many fish I caught altogether and I had 51. 51, and if you have a look at the fish that I missed and I lost, was, you know, I could have caught double that today. It was just one of those days where they were just really having it, the roach and the rudd. You know, and to top it off, those chub, you know, several chub just swimming around in front of me all day, virtually all day, not taking any notice of me at all. They were just swimming around as I was bringing the fish in. They were just swimming. Sometimes they just move out the way politely, as they would do, for you to get your fish in, and then, you know, I suppose they were up, you know, there was some there of about 2, 3, maybe 4 pound. Some nice fish, nice chub there. There was, you know, there must have been 3, 4, 5 of them swimming around, all in the margins and just swimming out of the margins, out a bit, but they didn't seem to venture out into the middle of the river. They were just in front of me most of the time. So yeah, I'm absolutely tired now. I'll see what I can do with this video. I hope it's not too bad, and I'll cobble it together as best I can. And yeah, so 51 fish made up of all roach and rudd with just one perch. Oh, there was a couple of small chublet amongst them, I noticed, which I missed them. A couple of really small chublet. Right, so on to the next one, which might be next week. If not, it'll be the week after. I will have one more carp session probably. But I'll tell you what, I'm looking forward to having a chub roving session, because to be perfectly honest with you, what I really enjoy the most is sessions like this on the waggler. I'd say the waggler and a roving chub session. They're the two I really look forward to the most. I really enjoy them the most. Even though I do like going for river carp and a feeder session, those are the two I like the most. And I said to you earlier, I will target try and catch some bigger roach. I think I know a couple of places where to find them, where they might be. But we'll see on that a bit later. Yeah, so that's it for now. So I hope you enjoy the video anyway, what I can make of it. Enjoy your own angling, definitely do that. And thank you so much for subscribing to my fishing channel. So I'm hoping to get more videos out now. And thank you for pressing the like button, it's much appreciated. And I'll see you again on the next one. But before I do, I might just, when I nip out up the riverbank in a minute with my bike and all my stuff, I might just take a few shots and have a look at a swim that I'm looking to fish the next time I come up here. And I might video that and show you that. But if I don't, I'll see you again on the next one. Bye for now. Before I go, I thought I'd just show you one or two swims up here at the fork that look really good. I mean, how about this one then? Never fished here at this spot. This is directly opposite the car park. You've got the weir up there, that don't seem to be working. I just want to take a look up there and just look at the first swim past that weir. Just see what it looks like. Right, that's this one. This is, as I was saying earlier, it forks off into two. I was fishing down there, and it goes off up there towards Bynes Bridge on the western arm. This is the eastern arm here of the river, and this ends up going through up to Betley Bridge, where you see me fishing, and also Mock Bridge. Right, I don't think this footage is going to come out very good at all. I think there's going to be a film going across the camera lens, but you might get an idea. This is where the weir is and the bridge. Down there. Now here is where I might fish the next time I come up here. Let's have a look. You can see anglers have fished here, look. I think there's some decent fish in here, I would have thought. I'm not sure yet, but I'm thinking of it. I might even have my carp session here. We'll see. Anyway, I don't want to leave my bike for too long back there, so I will switch off, and I'll see you on the next one.